Okay, Wednesday, 4th of June, 2025. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Relationship Wednesday. Love better. Be her go-to man. Fundamentally, women want the full package in a man. They want the man that has all these things, the 666, all these nice and things. And there's many other things that I have yet to articulate and enumerate and point to, but women would take for granted. Instinctively, they take things for granted. But they want the full package. They want everything. And they want the man that ticks all the boxes in terms of the green flags, the green lights, this thing, that thing, right, this thing's correct, that thing's on point, you name it. And therefore, when you follow that logic through, the leadership material, the resources, the attention, the skills, the social proof, you name it. You then need to be, when you follow it through, her go-to man. The man, the boyfriend, the husband, the man in her life that she refers to and defers to when it comes to a decision. You should be the first person that comes to her mind when you're thinking about relationships, about money, about children, about adventure, what to do Friday night, things like that. Why and how? Because the rapport has been built up so high. The amount of knowing, liking, and trusting needs to be exceedingly high because you've done the right thing, you've reduced the anxiety, you've raised her mood, you've ignited curiosity, you've shown her worlds and opportunity, you've made her realize that you are the best man she can ever do. That's powerful, deep psychology, powerful, deep emotions. The stronger the rapport and bond, the stronger the relationship. That's important. A strong relationship. Looks, attitudes, goals, resources, performance, even down to rapport, is built up by traveling together. So all these things that combine and compound the rapport need to result in her being always thinking about you. That's powerful. Without this, if you're not the go-to man, she would defer and talk to her friends. And talking to her single friends as well, as in like not married friends, that's a recipe for disaster. Or even other men for advice, provisions, or safety. Provisions and security. Safety as well. That's powerful. Again, you need to be so high quality, such a complete package, that no other man in a social circle that she knows of or whatever else, or can fathom a connection with, can compete with. The higher that value is, the easier it will be, as in your higher margin of error, the easier it will be for you to maintain her. That's the foot in the door, but the rest is down to character, attitude, priorities, values, rapport, everything. Even begin emotionally outsourcing her decisions, meaning she's not going to defer to you for what to do, permission, ideas, plans, things like that, and question your capabilities. Oh, that's fundamental. Doubt, basically. I used to say to clients that, I kind of still do, that the word if is the scariest word in English, in the English language. Why? Because it creates doubt, creates uncertainty. I don't know, maybe, perhaps, I don't know, better not do that then. The more you are her go-to guy, the less doubt there is in the relationship. The greater that polarity, so to speak, is, the feminine and the masculine working together, the shallower and narrower it is, and you can judge it by appearance. Actually, you can judge it by how long the woman's hair is. The longer her hair is, the more feminine she is, the more in her feminine she is. And the greater that polarity, that difference, the stronger the relationship. The stronger the relationship, the more you're going to be like this, in terms of, we're like this, that kind of stuff. It's that. The more she would know, like, and trust you and defer to you and look up to you. That's powerful. And before you know it, she'll start saying things like, I'm proud of you. That's powerful. Deep, powerful psychology and emotions. So you've got to earn and hold this go-to man status. It needs to be held. You can't just achieve it and then be lackadaisical, lazy, to assume it's going to continue like that. Always be double checking and looking at the status, looking at the relationship, the attraction level, the rapport, the know, like, and trust, the respect. Where is it? What's the trend? Where's it going? What's it today? What was it tomorrow? What was it last month? Is it growing, or is it at least staying still? If she no longer sees you as the go-to man for life's challenges, if she sees you as that, then she sees a future with you. And she sees a future with you because of what you've demonstrated, your value. I did a video about this as well, actually. Peacocking, demonstrating higher value, and a proxy. Everything is a proxy. The way you do things, the way you don't do things, what you do and what you don't do, everything. What you have, what you don't have, where you speak, where you hold yourself, everything's a proxy. A proxy for your value, your confidence, your attitude, your priorities, your values, your goals, your resources, your provisions, everything's a proxy. Your wording, what you say, how you say it, everything is a proxy. What did I say at the start? There are factors that I know and I've recognized that in 6 months' time I won't be able to enumerate and put a finger to and quantify. But right now, women already take it for granted. I still remember when I was in Dublin, I was on a date, and this one woman pointed to this other man's pale blue white jeans and his white Isle of Arran, I think it's Arran, Isle of Arran woolen jumper, and she came to a conclusion based on those two things. And the connection, that situation, that combination is something I never thought of. That's powerful. So the more of those, the more of a high value you are, and the deeper the rapport is, know, like, and trust, the more she'll see you as the go-to man in her life. And that's a powerful position to be in. And fundamentally, we don't want to be lackadaisical. Very important. I did a video a few months ago now. I can't remember what it was, but it was talking about, do active things together. But do active things together that you care about. Chances and a proxy to demonstrate your leadership, your determination, your assertiveness, things like that. We're going to go there. We're going to do this. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. When, how, who, when, why. You're answering it like that, demonstrating leadership. So you have to maintain this position. Otherwise, it deteriorates and the relationship disappears, let's say. Powerful stuff. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.